TIFU by throwing my cat during a Zoom meeting. So this is a semi-ongoing FU that hasn't happened today yet, but likely will. For context, I live in a small studio and my bed is just out of view of my laptop camera. So I have a small fuzzy demon that absolutely hates it when I talk to my computer, i.e. Zoom meetings. Working on my computer is almost tolerable, but Zoom is right out. She starts out sweet and wanting pets, but it inevitably devolves into biting and wanting to fight. Also taught her the joys of fighting, but that's a different story. Now the most effective way I've found to nip this in the bud is to gently toss her onto the bed, which is very close to the desk. Small app, remember? And it's such a habit that I do it without even thinking most of the time, other than turning to ensure that she's landing on the bed itself. Now the FU. Since I've been working from home, my number of Zoom MTGs has obviously increased substantially. So I'm sitting in a meeting and the guy running it is going over some logistical stuff. Cat climbs up on my lap, then to my desk. Fighting ensues. I turn slightly and chuck her onto the bed. Silence then. Atropos 27. What did you just do to your cat? Quote. Cue me frantically trying to explain that I did not just fling my cat into the abyss with a ambivalence usually reserved for throwing a dirty shirt into the laundry and turning my laptop so they can all see she is clearly fine and now glaring at me from her landing zone. Anyway, not as exciting as some of the stories on here, but has been a source of entertainment for many of my colleagues. TL. Doctor, my cat attacks me when I'm on Zoom and now I have to explain on a weekly basis that I am not chucking her randomly for my own amusement. Only possible way of dealing with this is to change her Zoom name to Catty. We throw our cats onto our couch all the time. Some of them several feet. They're giant cats, and they love it. But now I'm imagining what that would look like from a pod where you don't see the couch, and thinking I'd probably have the animals' rights people after me. Haha. A minor catastrophe. Alinity meeting with her sponsors. My cat showed his butthole to all the people in my Zoom meeting, including my boss. At the start of the pandemic, I now ban him from my desk. As the documentary title says, don't FCK with cats or people will judge you. I also have cats that like to fight and would have done exactly the same as you did. Lol. Haha, our cats love to be tossed. It's a game. But I can only imagine how terrible it would look through a Zoom call. Thanks for the laugh. If that looked strange to someone, they have clearly never had a kitten. This reminds me of when I almost dropped my cat out the second-story window as a teenager after a couple of years of having the roof under my bedroom window that the cat would use as a glorified cat flap. Then swapped bedrooms with my sister whose window had a 3 meters drop to concrete instead of a roof under it. Realized what I was trying to do with him halfway out the window, looking thoroughly unimpressed. Alinity? I did not just fling my cat into the abyss with the ambivalence usually reserved for throwing a dirty shirt into the laundry. OMG, this sentence had me laughing so hard. Thank you for sharing op tears of joy. You got a genuine laugh out loud from me. Alinity? This was a very good read. I enjoyed the chuckle. I read the title as TIFU by throwing up of my cat during a Zoom meeting, and was confused until I went back up and read the title again. Hey, I'm always in the mood for a cat chuckin' story. LMAO. You poor soul. Have you considered training your cat to stay on the bed? If she's food motivated, it's worth a shot. Edited for spelling. I laughed. Thank you for the amusement. Do you know of We Flaps comic? The kitty, Coral, in that strip is also an affectionate fighter and the comics are often hilarious depictions of this quirky trait. I think you'd really get some good laughs out of it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.